Hi, so we're here with Jen and Keith from Dino Farm Games.
Hello.
And tell me about your game, Escape The Omnochronom.
Dude, you got it. Oh my god, that was really good. It's Escape The Omnochronom is basically a single-player Dota-like or MOBA, roguelike MOBA. So it has the basic structure of like a League of Legends or something like that, but the basic gameplay of a roguelike. So randomly generated maps and turn-based and all that kind of stuff.
But none of the toxicity.
That's right. Yeah. So it's single player, so it's kind of nice. It's also turn-based, so it's a little more of a chill experience, but it's also very strategic. I really like the strategic elements of like League of Legends and games like that. So I wanted to get that into a single player kind of game, and that's what that is. That's what that game is. Did you ask about Jelly Bomber too?
Sure. Tell me about Jelly Bomber.
Yeah. So Jelly Bomber is it's like Dr. Mario, if you played Dr. Mario before, but with like a strategy game layer onto it. So you can kind of like, you have these characters and you can like invest by getting these fruitless combos. So if you played Dr. Mario before, you know the objective is to destroy all the viruses, right? So in this, you're trying to bomb fruits to create jam, and the jam is pushing everything up. So it's actually making this tense situation where there's less and less space throughout the match. But also getting combos that don't have any fruits in them give you power so that you can use your special character ability. So there's actually some strategy layer to it, and that's kind of what we were going for with Jelly Bomber.
So what was the inspiration for these games specifically?
Omnochronom, I come from a roguelike background. I made this game Oro, which is kind of like a turn-based roguelike. And so I just live in the roguelike world, basically. And then I got into League of Legends, and I really like it a lot. And but the toxicity, as you mentioned, is kind of a factor. So I was like, I wonder if we could make a single-player, like League of Legends-y kind of game, but just use like the roguelike as like the basic input mechanism. And so that was the inspiration for that one. For this one, actually, Jelly Bomber, last PlayNYC, we came here, and Nick and I remember we were sitting here, we were like, I want to make a game that we can show at a con and people will think it looks cool and know how to play very easily and quickly. And so we were like, let's make like a Dr. Mario 2, let's make like a fancy Dr. Mario. And so that's what we decided to do 1 year ago today, actually. And here it is, it exists.
So Jen, I used to work with at Dom and Tom, which is a company that makes things, makes text things. And she's also a fellow Purchase College alumni. But what did you contribute to these games?
I was the design consultant as well as the story consultant on Escape The Omnochronom, and I was the design consultant on Jelly Bomber. I also did a lot of last-minute graphic design things like banners and some of the postcards. I just kind of contribute whatever is needed at any given moment in Dino Farm.
A lot of social media help too.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the social media. I did a lot of the social media matrices thing, which is actually a thing I learned at Dom and Tom, was how to do social media marketing and social media matrix building, stuff like that. I kind of just do whatever is needed at a given moment.
And when we get home, I'm going to have Jenny redesign my logo so that people see that there's an O in the front of the name. But I like this logo, but it's true. Everybody keeps calling it Omnochronom. But yeah, so we're going to do that. She's a great graphic designer, and so I'm really excited to get her more involved on that.
All right, and so anything else you'd like to promote? I know, Jenny, you have your own games and all that?
Actually, I can promote my own game, shamelessly, which is Equivoc. It's on Steam. It's a visual novelette about a magician's rabbit who needs to expose a fraudulent psychic, but also I can promote my my mockumentary, a live-action mockumentary called Negative Space. An abridged version of it is coming to After School Special, which is an SVA-sponsored thing for alumni on September 14th, which is really neat. Yeah.
All right, great talking with you guys. I'm excited to try the games out. And NYC, geek out.